Greeting to the whole world. Today is God who has given us the day. So let his name be praised. We thank him very much because he's great. Today we are going to talk about black and white. Black and white. That is Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau. And what really happening between these two people, descendant. We are going to start the reading from Genesis 25, verse 19. But before that, people, I'm Apostle Philip K. Ishen of Yah Messiah Ministries. You can get me at YouTube. Get a whole video, all my videos. You can get a full one at YouTube. Ghana Inti TV show. When you type Ghana Inti TV show, you will get me all the videos. Today, my brother, my sister, my mommy, my daddy, every people of the world, I want for us to at least learn. I want for us to learn something about these two categories of people. That is Jacob and Esau, or black and white. We classify Esau as the white, and also the red. Or also we classify Jacob as the black, People, I'm sure some will agree with me, some will not agree. But all that I want you to nicely, peacefully, joyfully, happily to listen to me, and let us understand what we are going to read. Because I'm not going to read by myself or explain by myself or give the statement by myself. It is the Bible which we are going to interpret it. So please let me humble. Even if you know it, be humble and listen to what your brother or your daddy is going to see, and see whether we can seduce or deduce what we think is better for us. Then we do that. Thank you very much. We are going to read from, as I said, Genesis 25 verse 19. Genesis 25 verse 19. It is about Esau and also Jacob, Beth. Now it says, this is the account of Abraham's son, Isaac. Yes, why? Because it is Isaac who gave birth to the twin brothers, that is Esau and Jacob. So let's read. He said, Abraham became the father of Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah, daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean from Padan Aram, and sister of Laban, the Aramean. So there were Isaac went to marry. He married Rebekah from this family. Now let's go. He said Isaac prayed to the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was barren. The Lord answered his prayer, and his wife Rebekah became pregnant. After Isaac married Rebekah for some time, this woman wasn't getting pregnant. So he consulted his God, Almighty God. He consulted his Almighty God. You see, that is why we have to worship God. If you are maybe you are going to consult an idol, fetish priest, whereby your Almighty God is there. So Isaac consulted the Almighty God. And what did he say? He told him, he said, the babies jostle each other within her. And she said, why is this happening to me? So she went to inquire of the Lord. The Lord said to her. So after Isaac went to inquire from God, and God told him that means his wife will be pregnant. Yes. So after Isaac went to consult God, and later his wife God conceived. She conceived, and when she conceived, and Rebecca too was having problem in the stomach. Why? Because the twins, the babies in the womb were fighting, something like that. Were trying to they were doing something which was funny in the woman's womb. So she too decided to go to God to find out what was the reason. So as we say, he said the babies. She went before God and asked the babies jostle each other within her, and she said, why is this happening to me? So she went to inquire of the Lord. The Lord said to her. So when she did it, then the Lord said to her, the Lord Almighty God said something to him. What is he say? He said, two nations in your womb and two peoples from within you will be separated. One people will be stronger than the other, and the older one, or the older, will serve the younger. So God told Rebekah that there are two nations in your womb, two different people in your womb. One will be, let's say, stronger. One will be stronger than the other one in your womb. And what happened? So let's see. Let's continue. And the older one will serve the younger one. He said the older one will serve the younger one. But that is, one will be stronger than the other one. And who will be the stronger? That is the younger one. Because the older one will serve the younger one. So she went away. Now, when the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first to come out was red, and his whole body was like a hairy garment. Now, when time for delivery, the first one was red. That is what we will classify as white now. Was red, and the body was very hairy. It's also hair on the skin of the first one and of the first one. Now, so they named him Esau. So because of that, they named that baby Esau. They named him Esau. After this, his brother came out with his hand grasping Esau's heel. When Esau was coming out, right away to the second one was coming also. But when he was coming, he was holding the heel of Esau. So he was named Jacob. Because of that, they named him Jacob. So Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah gave birth to them. At that time, Isaac was 60 years old. So Rebekah gave birth to these kids when her husband, Isaac, was 60 years old. The boys grew up, and Esau became a skillful hunter, a man of the open country, while Jacob was a quiet man, staying among the tents. When these guys grew up, the older one, which was Esau, he became a hunter. He goes out to hunt, whereby Jacob stayed in the tent. And at the same time, he was very quiet young guy. So Isaac, who had a taste, Rebekah loved. Isaac, who had a taste for wild game, loved Esau, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Now, because of the hunting or the hard work of Jacob, as Esau always go out for food, that is for meat. Because of that, Isaac loved him. Whereby this guy too used to stay in the kitchen, in the house, with the mother. So the mother also loved Jacob. So in other words, Isaac loved Esau and Rebekah loved Jacob. So this is how it went from the beginning. So when Jacob was cooking, so one day Jacob was cooking some stew. Esau came in from the open country, famished. He said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of the red stew. I'm famished." That is why he was called Edom. So because of this thing he did, they call him Edom. Jacob replied, "First, sell me your your birthright." So when Esau asked for food from his brother Jacob replied, he didn't give it to him right away. He replied that he should give him his birthright. That is, Esau was the older one. So because of the food that his brother Jacob was supposed to give it to him, he decided to request for his elder brother's birthright. And Esau also didn't think far, because he thought it is just ordinary. He mind the hunger and told his brother, "Oh, but what is birthright? Oh, give me some food, I will give it to you." So Jacob Jacob told him to, if it is so, then he should swear. So he said, look, I am about to die. So because this guy, his brother was delayed, he told him that he's about to die because that means he was very hungry. So look, I am about to die. Esau said, what good is the birthright to me? So he told his younger brother, the birthright, what kind of benefit does he get inside? So he told his brother that thing. But Jacob said, swear to me first. So he swore an oath to him, selling his birthright to Jacob. So Jacob told his brother, he should swear. And this Esau didn't go first. He didn't think. That is why before you do something, you think about it. Before you do it, do not mind what is going on at that moment. At that moment. So this guy swore. He swore to it. And when he swore to his brother, the brother also gave him the food. So then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. He ate and drank and then got up and left. After eating, he left the place. You see, not thinking about the future consequence. You see, so he left. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and some lentil stew. He ate and drank and then got up and left. So Esau despised his birthright. So in other words, Esau, disowned his birthright. Esau hated his own birthright. So you see this place. Now, we are taking our time to explain this thing. You see, because of the problem in the woman's home. Okay, let's start from Isaac. When Isaac married his wife, the woman, Rebecca, and it was having time, some time, his wife, Rebecca, wasn't getting pregnant. So he decided to consult his God, the Almighty God. And when he went there, he consulted God and left. So later, his wife got pregnant. That is, the wife was conceived. She conceived. And when she conceived, the babies were, having some problem in the womb. When I mean problem, like they were hitting each other in the womb. So she was feeling it, and also feeling uncomfortable. So she too went to God to consult. And when she went to God to consult, God told her that there are two nations in your womb, two different people in your womb. The older one will serve the younger one. And that is, one will be stronger than the other one. And at the same time, the older one will serve the younger one. And that was what the God told Rebecca. And I tell you, I think, because it's not stated anyway, it is not stated. I'm sure Rebecca didn't tell the husband that way. That thing. She didn't tell the husband because it's not stated anyway. It's not stated. So the woman realized that it's the small baby or the younger child that will get a blessing. Listen, that will get a blessing. So this thing was in the woman's mind. Well, but to me, I'm not saying that that is what I'm saying, but it's not written in the Bible. But when you listen to it, it means that this woman didn't tell the husband. When you come to the subsequent verses, you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, so Isaac, as for him, because of the haunting of this boy, he all his likeness went to the boy because he realized that the boy was strong, he was hardworking. So let's continue. So he said, when the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. The first to come out was red, and his whole body was hair like a hairy garment. So they named him Esau. After this, his brother came out with his hand grasping Esau's heel. So he was named Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when Rebekah gave birth to them. Good. Now listen. He said the boys grew up and Esau became a skillful hunter. Yeah, until then we came to where, he begged for the food. And the food was given him. And later, because of he wanted the food, Jacob told him to swear, and he swore for that, and he got the food. Now he's finished. So now he has given his birthright to his younger brother because of food. Now let's jump to Genesis 27 verse 1. 27 verse 1. So now the first stage already, Jacob has gotten that kind of birthright for himself, unknowingly to Esau, because he never knew the consequence. And at the same time, the mother Rebecca also knew that it is the smaller boy, or the younger boy, who is Jacob. He's supposed to be greater than the older one. So let's try to get this. Now let's go to 27 verse 1. 27 verse 1. Now it is time for blessing. It is time for blessing because Isaac is old now. So because he has to go to his ancestors, he has to give a blessing to the older child. Now let's read. So he said, when Isaac was old and his eyes were so weak that he could no longer see, he called for Esau, his older son, and said to him, my son, here I am. He answered. Isaac said, I am now an old man and don't know the day of my death. Now then, get your weapons, your quiver and bow, and go out to the open country to hunt some wild game for me. Prepare me the kind of tasty food I like and bring it to me to eat, so that I may give you my blessing before I die. So, he told his son Esau to go and hunt for meat and come and prepare soup as he normally does for Isaac to eat. And when he finishes, then Isaac will bless him. This is what he told his older son, and he left. So now at that time, listen, we say now Rebecca was listening as Isaac spoke to his son Esau. Now at that time, Rebecca was also at that corner, heard all what the husband Isaac told her older son Esau. So he said, when Esau left for the open country to hunt game and bring it back, Rebecca said to her son Jacob. So when Esau went, then Rebecca also called her son Jacob to explain what happened. Now let's go. Say, Rebecca said to her son Jacob, look, I overheard your father say to your brother Esau, bring me some game and prepare me some tasty food to eat, so that I may give you my blessing in the presence of the Lord before I die. So this is what the mother told the younger brother of what her husband said to the older child, that is Esau. Now, my son, listen carefully and do what I tell you. So now the mother is come to bring in ideas so that this particular act will not be fulfilled. So she talked to the younger son. Now go out to the flock and bring me 2 choice young goats, so I can prepare some tasty food for your father, just the way he likes it. Then take it to your father to eat, so that he may give you his blessing before he dies. Now, this woman, Rebecca, is trying to get a blessing from the older child, to give it to her younger brother because of what she heard earlier on from God. Listen, so she want for it to be fulfilled. She wanted it to be fulfilled by herself because she heard it like that. So you see now, in other words, wait, listen to it. Let's be realistic. In other words, Rebecca trying to take God's job, the job which God's supposed to do by himself. Rebecca is taking it to do it herself. So people, you see, let's break here small. So now let's be realistic. God has prophesied God has prophesied. So do you think God doesn't have any power to make that fulfillment come to reality? It's a question we are learning. Do you think God is not capable to make that prophecy to be fulfilled, for a prophecy to be, to come to reality? This is what, as human beings, we're supposed to even believe. Do you think God will not able for that prophecy to come to true, to come to reality? That I said this, so it will come to reality. For some, instead of somebody to go, going to do some dubious way, for it to be fulfilled. Now let's go ahead. Now listen, we are learning. Now let's go. He said, now my son, listen carefully. Yeah, okay. So he said, Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, but my brother Esau is a hairy man. You see, even the boy realized that no, still there is problem with it. But anyway, he never knew the mind of her mother, how she's going to prepare it. So he knew that there was a difference between he and his brother. There was a difference because he was a smooth guy. When I mean smooth guy, he had smooth skin, whereby his brother had hairy skin. But he never knew what his mother was going to do. So now, this is what the mother decided to do. Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, but my brother Esau is a hairy man, and I am a man with smooth skin. What if my father touch me? I will appear to be tricking. Let's understand tricking. Please underline tricking. Tricking him and would bring down a curse. Underline the curse. Will bring down a curse on myself rather than blessing. Are you listening? So Jacob was trying to argue with the mother that now the first one was about the hairiness of Esau, and he had a smooth skin. Number two, he said that if he's going to do that, that means that he's going to trick his father. And we all know that when you trick somebody, it is a cheat. You have to know it. Once you are tricking somebody, it means you are lying to the person. You are lying. It's trick. You understand? Now, apart from that, he say, if he does that, won't it be a curse? When he trick his father that way, would that action be it a curse? That was what Jacob was asking his mother. Listen now, and once it be a curse, he said that the curse will change. Instead of blessing, it will rather be curse. This is what the boy was talking to his mother. So the boy knew that what they were going to do was bad, was wrong. Let's continue. Now let's listen to Rebekah. Rebekah said, his mother said to him, my son, let the curse fall on me. You see, so even the mother herself knows or knew that it's something which is bad, but she had that kind of courage because she knew that God has already made such a thing. So she had that kind of brave mind to even go ahead, even if there is a case. So Rebekah went ahead and did that for her son. Now listen. So he went. Listen. Now the woman admitted that even if it is there will be a curse, the curse should come on her. So listen. He said, his mother said to him, my son, let the curse fall on me. Just do what I say. Go and get them for me. So she had that kind of courage, that kind of audacity to do that. So she told the son. Now he said, so he went and got them and brought them to his mother, and she prepared some tasty food just the way his father liked it. We are going. He said, then Rebekah took the best clothes of Esau's older son, which she had in the house, and put them on her younger son Jacob. So she made sure she did all what it takes for Jacob to be like his older brother Esau. The woman went and took animal skin, as we had animal skin, and also cooked the soup the way the father likes it, and so forth, and presented to her son Jacob. Now he said she also covered his hand and used those hair, the animal skin on the son, cover everywhere, just in case let's read. So cover his hands and the smooth part of his neck with the goat skin. You see what the woman did? Now, then she handed to her son Jacob the tasty food and the bread she had. Now listen. She had what? Made. He went to his father and said, "My father." "Yes, my son," he answered. "Who is it?" Jacob said to his father, "I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my gain so that you may give me your blessing." So the son too went and also lied. He lied to the father, and he presented the food. Let's read. Just listen. Now, Isaac asked his son, "How did you find it so quickly, my son?" You see, Isaac realized it was too prompt. It was too immediate. Jacob brought the food so early. And I'm sure when Esau goes out, he doesn't come early like that. So there was suspicion, on that thing at that time. So let's go. He said, then Isaac said to Jacob, "Come near so I can touch you." You see, Isaac was suspecting the son. The person who brought our food. So therefore he said, the person should come near. His son should come near so that he will do what? Listen, let's read it. He said, then Isaac said to Jacob, "Come near so I can touch you." You see, that means Isaac wasn't satisfied. Isaac wasn't satisfied. So that's what happened to Isaac. Now let's continue. So touch you, my son, to know whether you really are my son Esau. Do you understand? You see, that means there was problem with the whole situation. You see, the whole situation. But according to the way the woman did it, let's read. But let's listen to it keenly. Let go according to the scripture and see how it is. How it is. Now, Esau or not. He said, Jacob went close to his father Isaac, who touched him and said, the voice, listen again. You see, the voice is the voice of Jacob. You see, the man knows his children. So he said, the voice sounds like Jacob's voice. But the hands are the hands of Esau. The voice of the child was like Jacob, but the hands and the body looked like or felt like Esau. And that was what Isaac said to Jacob. Now, he did not recognize him. He was confused. After he was blind, he was confused. So he didn't recognize him. Now, for his hands were hairy like those of his brother Esau. So he blessed him. Are you really my son, Esau? He asked. He still asked his son, are you really my son, Esau? Then he said, I am, he replied. So lie, I am, he replied. Look, let's read this thing clearly. Perhaps you say God did it. God prophesied, all right. But I'm telling you that you cannot take God work to do. You cannot take God work to do. God will not just do bad thing and say we should follow like that. God is God. God is God. You cannot do anything. When God say A is A, you cannot do anything and for it to be changed. So in other words, let's listen to this particular thing we are reading. It is a problem, and you will know that this thing has caused a big problem in the whole world. It has caused a big problem. I'm telling you that it has caused a big problem. Now let's read. So he said, he did not recognize. Okay, he said, I am he. And he replied. Then he said, my son, bring me some of your game to eat so that I may give you my blessing. So he requested for the food. Jacob brought it to him, and he ate. And he brought some wine, and he drank. Then his father Isaac said to him, come here, my son, and kiss me. So he went to him and kissed him. When Isaac caught, the smell of his clothes, he blessed him and said. Now Isaac, when he hugged his son, the smell of the clothes, but the smell of the clothes was his own son Esau's clothes. You all know his own son. So he had the smell of his son's Esau's what? Scent or odor. And because of that, he concluded that it was what? Esau. So he decided to bless Isaac. And he blessed him. This one is up to 29. We will still continue. Up to 29, 27, verse 1 up to 29. So he blessed Jacob. He blessed Jacob. Let's read here. We'll continue. Now listen. People, after Adam, look, today we have to know that Adam was a black man. We have to know. Adam was a dark man. Adam was black. Look, from you know, Adam was a black man. I'm telling you, from Adam to the time of Noah, let's say from that place, from all that place until the flood, all those people were black. All those people were black until from Noah up to Abraham. All of them were black. All of them were black. All of them were black people. Now, let's stay there. Let's continue to read. We'll know. Now, let's continue. It says, after Isaac finished blessing him, finished blessing him, and Jacob had scarcely left his father's presence, his brother Esau came in from hunting. He too prepared some tasty food and brought it to his father. Then he said to him, my father, sit up and eat some of my game, so that you may give me your blessing. So when Esau came also, Esau told his father, oh, he's ready, so he should wake up, so that he sit down and eat his food. He eat his food. Right away, let's see what happened. Right away. His father Isaac asked him, who are you? You see, the man was shocked. He asked his son Esau, who are you? A question. Now, I am your son. He answered, your firstborn Esau. So he to answer this to his father. Now, Isaac trembled. Right away, Isaac trembled. He trembled. He knew that something has happened. Isaac trembled. He knew something has happened. Isaac trembled. Listen, violently. The tremble Isaac did or came on him wasn't a small one. He said violently. That means he started shaking. He started shaking. And said, who was it? Who was it? Then that hunted game and brought it to me. Now he said, who hunted a game and brought it to him? Brought me to him. Who did that? I ate it just before you came. Told his son Esau, I ate it just before you came. And I bless him. And indeed, he will be blessed. Listen, and indeed, he will be blessed. The blessing that he gave that boy, Jacob, and indeed, he will be blessed. It means, and really, he will be blessed. He will be blessed. So he blessed him. He gave all the blessing. When we read from the 27 up to 29, that is, we are talking about Genesis 27 verse 1 up to 29. You will get the blessing from 27 up to 29. You will get it. You will get it when you read it. So, okay, let's read. So he said, listen, he said, the smell of my son is like the smell of a field that the Lord has blessed. May God give you of heaven's dew. You see what the kind of blessing, heavy blessing of earth's riches. Look, everything, just giving a boy, everything. Now, an abundance of grain and new wine. May nations serve you, and people bow down to you. be Lord over your brothers. He should be Lord over his brothers. He should be the highest. He should be the leader over all his brothers. And may the sons of your mother bow down to you. May those who curse you be cursed, and those who bless you be blessed. He gave all these blessings to his younger brother Jacob. People, these are the blessings Jacob decided to give to his son, the older son Esau. Listen to it. But God had his own thing to do. So it means that if Esau had that kind of mind to give it to his son, now it was going to be two of them, Isaac and God, because Isaac was the servant of God. So God knows what he was going to do or do to his servant Isaac, or going to tell him. So you man, no need, for you to interfere. You cannot do God's work. You see, this thing, some will agree, some will not agree, but we are going through. You see, the man, God knows what he's going to do. God will not use, you will say God has so many ways, but God will not cheat somebody. You will not cheat somebody. You will not try to go and cheat your friend. God is not a cheat. So if you tell me that is the way God's supposed to do it, I would tell you that lie. I would tell you it's not true. The woman, because she loved her son, Jacob, and she had that, so she decided to use her own power. She decided to use her own power to do that, but she failed to realize that God is God. It is God who told her. It's the same God who will make that thing to be what? Fulfilled. But you went and cheat. You went and cheat. Your own. He's your son too. He's your son. Now listen. I'm not saying that Jacob. Let's say Jacob will not be leader. Jacob will be leader. He's supposed to be leader because God has already prophesied it. So I don't care what you do. Esau is supposed to be under him because God has already prophesied. So what my point is that you human being, you cannot go and do that in a cheat way. You see, in a bad way. When you do that, to me, you are wrong because you have cheated. You have cheated. You have cheated your son, and you have segregated. You have discriminated. Esau is your son. Jacob is your son. God has said that. So wait for God. Let God does his own thing, not you. Now listen. So he gave all this blessing to him. Now, let's continue. He said, after Isaac finished, yes, we finished all this time. Now, so listen. Now, when Esau heard his father's words, he burst out with what? A loud and a bitter cry, and said to his father, bless me too. Bless me too, my father. So the guy became desperate. So if it is so, then his father should also bless him. Now this man has already given all the blessing to his younger brother. And this guy too needs his father blessing because the father will die. My man, if you are the one it will hurt you, I'm telling you, let's be realistic. It will hurt you. Already you have fooled yourself. You have made yourself somebody who is stupid. Your younger brother has taken your eldership. He has taken it. It came to this part too, and for this part, you the older brother, you haven't done anything. Now you should come in and take your blessing. You didn't do that. But this one, they cheated you. Jacob and his mother Rebecca, they cheated you. They plan and cheated you. So you see, you as an individual. No, let's be realistic, man. As an individual, you are going to be hurt. You're going to be hurt. So let's listen. It says, but he said, your brother came. Listen. So he said, your brother came deceitfully, cheated. Your brother came and cheated deceitfully and took your blessing. Listen to this statement here. Even Isaac himself saying that it was a cheat. He came, he disguised himself. This is disguisement. He disguised. He disguised himself and took his brother, his older brother's what? Blessings. So I'm saying that the woman supposed to relax. Let Isaac bless his son. It doesn't matter. God is God. Isaac is not bigger. Isaac is not higher than God. For you to come and take God's work to do. This is my point. For you to come and take God's work to do. You cannot do God's work. You cannot fight for God. God is God. God is God. You cannot fight for him. Listen, I said this thing, you see. This thing has brought calamity on us. That cheat. Now let's read. Say, Esau said, isn't he rightly named Jacob? He has deceived me these 2 times. He took my birthright, and now he's taking my blessing. Then he asked, haven't you reserved any blessing for me? So after saying these 2 statements, that Jacob has taken his birthright, he has taken his blessing. So therefore his father doesn't have anything. People, we are family, we are relative, we are brothers. We are brothers. No, let's be realistic. We are brothers. If your mommy does that to you, your mommy does that against you, will you feel happy? Will you be happy? Let's be realistic. Come. No, let's listen. Will you be happy? Will you be happy? They cheated Esau. They cheated him. I said, forget about what happened later. Look, God has already done his thing. So let's leave God. Let God do his thing. But you have caused. You are here. What this woman has caused. I'm telling you. She has caused. Number one has come already. The woman has made curse to come to. The woman has allowed curse to be on Jacob's descendant. I'm telling you. The woman has brought curse on the blacks. The woman has brought curse on the blacks. Let's read. It says, Isaac answered Esau, I have made him Lord over you, and have made us all his relative, his servant, and have sustained him with grain and new wine. So what can I possibly do for you, my son? Isaac has given every blessing to that guy. He gave every blessing to him. So he said he has nothing. He has nothing to offer to Esau, my brother. Tell me, if it were you. If it were you. Let's go. It says, so Esau said to his father, do you have only one blessing, my father? Bless me too, my father. Then Esau wept aloud. His father Isaac answered him. Now come to read. So when Esau was saying this to his father, that only one blessing he had, the guy was crying, man. The guy was he said it in loudly. Because that thing went in his soul. He went in his soul. My brother, just put yourself in the shoes. Put yourself in the shoes. My brother, put yourself in that shoes and see whether you will not feel hurt. Now listen. So, your dwelling now, Isaac, he said, his father Isaac answered him. This is what he said. He said, your dwelling will be away from the earth riches. Number one, on this earth, you won't get anything better. The riches on this earth is not for you. It's not for you. Your dwelling will be away from the earth riches. This one is exempt. You are not part. Away from the dew of heaven. Above heaven, you will not get it. Now, you will live by the sword. What you will live on is by sword. That is by fighting. By fighting. That is what you will be living with. By fighting. And will serve your brother. And you will serve your brother. This is what you will do. This is what you will do. You won't get anything. So you will be under him. Because all the blessing has gone to him. But, listen to this conjunction. But, my brother, I'm telling you. Listen, but, when you grow restless, But when you work hard, when you don't rest, when you move ahead, when you become strong, you work hard. When you work hard, when you become restless, you will throw his yoke from off your neck. Hallelujah. This is what Isaac told his son. Now, all these things, they are not for you. But if you work hard, if you become restless, the yoke that is on you will be what? Will be removed from your neck. People, listen to it. All the areas are bad for you. But don't give up. Don't give up. Work hard. Work hard. And that was what Isaac told his son. Told his son Esau. Now, people, we are coming. Listen, beginning as I told you, the blacks were leading the world. The blacks were ruling the world. The world was for the blacks. The blacks were leading the world throughout. We never had any white. There was no red. We call it, the Bible call it red. No red human being, but black. Black. Because Adam came from the dust. And dust is black. Mud is black. So Adam was black. You see, Adam was black. So from Adam up to Noah, all black. After Noah, his sons, all of them black. Are you listening? Then to Abraham, all of them were black. After Abraham, all of them were black. Listen to me. All of them were black. So Abraham, his first child became Isaac. Isaac too was black. No red. Black people. Black people were reigning the world. They were leading the world. Look at Nimrod. Nimrod was a black man. Just make your research. Those kings in the world, they were blacks. All those kings. The queens, they were black people. Until Isaac's son, the two children, twins, they were red and black came in. Red and black came in. Isaac got these two children, Jacob and Esau. Jacob was a black man. Esau was a white man. We call it red. Now, look at it. You see, the white are hairy. Look at their skin. They are hairy. Black, we are not red. Black, we are smooth. But very strong. Now, these two people came. So when they came, because of the cheat, listen, because of the cheat, even Isaac's son Jacob, and the mother, all of them were afraid. They became afraid because the boy became wild. He became wild, desperate. So therefore, Jacob flee from his brother. He flee from his brother. But don't forget, he went. Now, their father told Esau, if he worked hard. So when he fled and went into work, through that he got the 12 people, the 12 tribe. And now this guy, he was moving in those countries. He was building, but he has become the negative side. Because he became a bad knot. But he was white. So he was doing his own things, whereby Jacob too, at the side of it, when he came, he started doing his own things too. So all of them were doing their own things, building their cities. But God was at the side of what? Jacob, because that's where his plan was. You understand what I'm saying? And Esau wasn't at his side. But now here's the case. God was supposed to do that, but this woman has taken it. And now Isaac has said that if his son Esau work hard, he will maneuver. He will overcome that kind of poverty in the world. In the world. And now, people, let's compare the world now. During that time, Jacob was, I mean, they were leading. Whereby these people were doing their own thing, but still, the God's people were high. Look at the big kings we have. Look at King Solomon. Look at them. You see, all of them were black. Look at the woman who came to, big Gentiles came around. They were black. You see, now, so God people were that side. Blacks. They were blacks. They were blacks. They were under Esau. You see Esau, they were white. They were the red people. Now, it happened that now these people are building their city. Those other people also building their city. But God was using them in different way. God's children were in different way. Until now, you see that two of them supposed to meet. But our daddy, Jacob, he was afraid. Why was he afraid? Because of what they did to his brother. He was afraid. But God is God. He has done everything. So he will know how to cool that guy down. But when they met, you see, Esau has forgotten about it. He has forgotten about it. But still, Jacob was afraid. So he really pressed his brother, convinced him, persuaded him to receive some of his gift. When they met, even Esau told his brother, his younger brother Jacob, that, my friend, I have everything, man, so take it. You see, he had everything. He has gotten everything, so his brother should take his belongings, his property. But he begged, he received it. People, now, during their time, they were enjoying because God's hand was on them. That is Jacob, the Israelite. God's hand was on them. Until things now became scattered, and even they became stubborn. Listen, they became stubborn, and that is what I'm telling you. The curse was coming. The curse of Jacob was coming now. Instead of they having their own blessing, now they couldn't. So God transferred it to the whole world. So Jesus came and died for all of us. Instead of dying for the Israelite, died for us. Why? Because it wasn't good. The way they were acting wasn't good. So now they scattered all over the world. But already the Gentiles were all over the world, the blacks. Because they were, the people who were living in the world were blacks. Blacks were all over. People, blacks were all over. Blacks were all over because human beings were black. Listen to it. Human beings were black. Human beings were black all over the world. They were black. Human beings were black all over the world. Before the Israelites, when they threw because of their trouble, then God scattered them. So the Israelites also came among the other blacks, plus the white. They scatter over. Now, the curse now, which was on, let's say, was against Jacob and the mother. Especially the mother said the curse should be on her. The curse is working. People, I tell you, the curse is working. The curse is working on the blacks. Maybe you will not believe this teaching, but I tell you, it is. The curse is working on the blacks because the woman rushed. Rebecca rushed. Rebecca made God small. She rushed. The first time she went and consulted God. Why that's why she didn't go and consult God? God, I'm having some feeling in my stomach. God showed her the reason. Now, God, I heard that my Lord is saying this. Lord, but you told me this. Why didn't you go and ask? But you took the work in your hand. You decided to do it. Now, even you said if there is a curse, it should come upon you. You have forgotten that you have descendants. You have forgotten that you have descendants. Now, blacks, I tell you, blacks are suffering. Esau has removed that yoke. Esau has removed that yoke in this world. I'm not talking about heaven. In this world, he has removed the yoke. The yoke that was on Esau, on the white, it has been removed. That is why the white are progressing. The white are progressing. Blacks are knowledgeable. Blacks are very, very knowledgeable, because those days, it was the black who were inventing all so many things. But now, with all the invention we know, with all the idea, with all the knowledge, with all the wisdom we know, still the blacks are what? Are using their common sense to dupe us. To dupe us. And they are moving. They are moving. They are moving. They are progressing. They are progressing. It is because of curse. Blacks. Rebecca has caused the curse on us. So the only way we two can maneuver, unless we two come to our senses and work hard, so that we two can move that yoke from our neck. So that we two can move that yoke from our neck. People, if you like it, take it. I'm telling you. Now, listen. And for the worldly flourishing, and for that, if we don't lift up, it will be like that. Now, Jesus came on the heaven which was given to even Jacob. Now it is out. It is not for only Jacob. It's for Esau group, everybody. Everybody who accepts Jesus, you also go to heaven. You accept Jesus and live. If you become a God child, you will go to heaven. Now it is not about blacks. That blessing is for everybody now. So the only way we blacks come to be okay in life too, as we are living this world, unless we two we become one, we become one and work hard, and that will move that yoke that the white has put it on us. It will also remove. I'm telling you, if we don't do lie, the white will continue. The white will continue subduing us. The white, if we don't work hard and become one, and put together and work hard, I tell you, the white will always be the top, be at the top. I'm telling you, they'll always be at the top. Look at the white, how they are improving, and we are a curse. I'm telling you. If you believe it, it is. If you don't believe it, that is your person. I'm telling you. But this, go and read. This particular chapter. These two chapter. Genesis chapter 25 verse 19 down, and Genesis chapter 27 verse 1 down. And take your time and read and get the understanding. I'm telling you, there is a curse. There is a curse. Women full of trouble. Many of them, women full of trouble. The same way Eve put us in trouble. Eve. The same way. Women full of trouble. Many of them. I tell you, Isaac's wife, Rebecca, has caused us this way. God bless you. God help you. God gave you understanding. God gave us understanding, so that we understand his word. But listen to me. Not because of this, now we are free. If you believe in God, you do what God tells you to do, my friend, you go to heaven. So now we are now as blacks now, your only main priority is heaven. Your main priority now is heaven. Because the white, where they have reached, I don't know blacks. Anyway, I don't know them. But if we be together, what we can reach is up to God, because the time is reaching. The time is reaching for the world to be demolished. So therefore, the main priority of blacks is to fight for heaven. God bless you. This is Apostle Philip K. Ishen of Yamazai Ministries. You can get us at YouTube. Name Ghana Inti TV show. Ghana Inti TV show at YouTube. Go there, you get us. For Facebook is Philip Ishen. TikTok the same way. God bless you. Bye bye.